My name's Samantha Fernando. I work for Kilo International. Kilo manufactures outdoor technical performance gear and activewear. So waterproof garments, fleeces, t-shirts. We're based in the Kingdom of Fife. It's, I suppose, in the lowlands of Scotland. Kilo's sister company Ardmill manufactures bespoke automated machinery dedicated towards the garment industry, where we have what we call ACT technology, which is advanced construction technology. And this is looking at new ways of constructing garments, fabrics together. We manufacture a lot for the tactical forces, police, mountain rescue teams. We do a lot with emergency services. Very high-end technical users know our kit and they tend to use our kit. Product lifecycle to Kilo is very important. It's how we plan and strategize where the company's going to go, both medium and long term. We look to our users for their requirements, so we're very consumer-led. We're very much a technical company in that we look to engineer solutions that will basically help solve our customers' requirements. An example that I can give for Kilo is system dual protection. It's one of our most successful products that we do. It's now widely used throughout the industry. We were receiving from a lot of our consumers, and we saw this happening in the market where they were complaining about condensation inside their jackets. And this was happening with every single fabric and every single brand. And we realised that we needed to look at a solution that would solve this problem. And one of our directors, who was also an engineer, had a eureka moment and thought about double glazing and how double glazing basically protects a house. You don't get condensation forming inside a house. And from that, we looked at solutions of how can we use that kind of basic concept into a garment, and that's where we introduced system dual protection. The system dual protection, when we first developed it very much is following the traditional mountain shape. The initial part, which was very heavily involved in research and development, there was a lot of user trials, there was a lot of investigation, a lot of input went into that initial stage. Then it obviously went into the stage of introducing it into the market. This involved marketing, very aggressive marketing. Where we are at the moment is still probably gradually going up that mountain. It hasn't reached market saturation. There are still refinements that we can be doing to that particular product system. And we see at this moment in time it's a very long-term product for us, that we've got another 10 years growth in that particular system. The amount of investment that we divert into a particular product does depend on which specific product it is, what we perceive the product life cycle is going to be, and obviously the amount of revenue it will bring into the company. It's very important that we know whereabout a particular product is at any one time in the product life cycle. We need to know, one, where it's coming to the end of its life cycle, and also more importantly, when we need to start look at feeding in a new product. A product development for a new product can take anything from 6 months to 2-3 years. So obviously there's quite a long time lead-in period into that. So to really gauge exactly where you are on that product life cycle mountain slope, so to speak, is extremely important. Changes that I would maybe look at for the future in developing new products or the product life cycle. Last year we ran a promotion asking users of our equipment and clothing to come forward with their ideas for new innovative ways of making a new mountaineering jacket. The feedback that we got back from these individuals was tremendous. There was very innovative ideas, some of them very simple, some of them very complex, but it gave us a fantastic insight and new directions to look at, and I would very much like to look at involving the users much more than we have in the past. Really getting them involved right at the initial stages and getting that feedback and them firmly entrenched in that process.